Break the board sports. It's finally Friday. All of you that are working your regular jobs, congratulations. You made it through the week. Last day to get through there. Click that like, hit subscribe. Going to go over to the NHL. And sorry about last night's show. It got stuck in the processor, so I do apologize for that. But here we go. We got a 4-game slate. Chicago Blackhawks visiting the Buffalo Sabres. Now, the Blackhawks are off the back-to-back. Last night, they were home in Chicago. Now they travel to Buffalo. Last night, Blackhawks, they had the lead 2-0, and the Kraken scored 3 unanswered goals to beat them. Right now, Sabres laying $1.90 plus 160 on the comeback for the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, bets are about even. The money totally out of whack. Now, your over-under for this game is 6.5. 30% of tickets is to the over, and it's equaling 74% of the money. Remember, when I talk about you have low ticket count, high dollar amount, typically that signals pros. You got 70% of tickets only equaling 26% of the handle to the under. Again, the spread, 53% of tickets are on the Sabres, 47% on the Blackhawks. Now, the 47% of ticket count is equating to 85% of the handle for the Blackhawks, as to where the Sabres only have 15% of the handle. Listen, I don't care what the situation is. You can't go laying $1.90, $1.92 with the Buffalo Sabres. That's just whack. No way you can ever do that. Chicago 5-2 straight up its last 7 games overall. But the Blackhawks 4-1 versus the Eastern Conference. Now, the over is cashed 5 of the last 6 meetings for the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo is just 3-9 straight up its last 12. We've documented their issues and both scoring the puck and in goal. They're just 2-4 straight up their last 6 at home. But head-to-head, this has worked out in the Sabres' favor. Sabres have beaten the Blackhawks 7 of the last 8 times, and they've beat them 5 of the last 6 in Buffalo. So Sabres have definitely had the better of the Blackhawks. But this Blackhawks team is a lot different team. 10-6-4 straight up, 16-4 on the puck line. Sabres 7-9-4 straight up, 8-12 on the puck line. Remember, we always like to do these alt puck lines to throw them in our parlays and whatnot. I think one for sure is putting the Chicago Blackhawks in there plus 2.5 goals. I think that's something you can get down with and be successful. As far as the side, I don't like teams off of a back-to-back, but it would be Blackhawks or nothing. There is no way I'm laying $1.90 with the Sabres. I know they've dominated the Blackhawks. It's going to be a stay away for me. But again, drop your comments in. Any of you guys got some good info that you'd like to share with everybody. But again, me personally, I'm going to take a pass in this one. Minnesota Wild go to the Pittsburgh Penguins. You're over under 5.5, 58% ticket count, 73% of the handle going to the over, 42% ticket count, 27% of the handle to the under. Now, Penguins laying $1.20. They're getting 64% of tickets, 72% of the money, 36% of tickets, and 28% of the money going to the Minnesota Wild. Now, the Wild 5-1 straight up their last 6, but they're 5-13 their last 18 games on the road. I'm gonna say that again. Wild are 5-13 their last 18 on the road. Penguins 2-5 straight up their last 7, and the Penguins have been dynamite at home. They're 12-5 straight up their last 17 home games. Now the under between these two teams is cash 4 of the last 6. Minnesota themselves is on an underrun, and Pittsburgh is on an underrun. Both teams are 4 out of their last 5 have went under the total, and then again 4 out of the last 6 head-to-head. So, again, talk about alt puck line, Blackhawks plus 2.5, alt under there, maybe the second leg of this thing. We talked about the Wild, 5-13 their last 18 on the road. In the last 14 matchups, they haven't fared well against the Penguins. Penguins are 11-3 the last 14 matchups versus the Minnesota Wild. Wild come into this 10-7-4, 10-11 on the puck line. Penguins 10-5-4 and an incredible 15-4 on the puck line. They just played October 30th, about 2 weeks ago in Minnesota, a game in which Pittsburgh won 4-1. Typically, I would like the Wild in a get back here, but the Penguins are playing good hockey. I'm going to lean the Pittsburgh Penguins minus $1.25 today. I think that's the side. But I can see the Wild have been playing good hockey as of late as well, but I'll side with the Penguins minus $1.20, $1.25. Carolina Hurricanes at the Winnipeg Jets. Hurricanes laying $1.30 on the road, plus 110 on the comeback for the Jets. Now, the money, dead even, 50-50, and the ticket count's not that far off either. 58% to the Jets, 42% going to the Hurricanes. You're over under 6.5, 76% ticket count, 69% of the handle to the under, 24% ticket count, 31% of the handle to the over in this one. Now, Carolina 6-3 straight up its last 9, but Winnipeg head to head has beat Carolina 4 of the last 6. Winnipeg's 4-1 their last 5 at home, and Winnipeg is 12-6 their last 18 games. They've really gotten hot here as of late. Carolina 13-5-2 straight up, 9-11 on the puck line. Winnipeg 12-7 straight up, 9-10 on the puck line. They haven't played yet this year. Last game last year, Carolina won. Before that, Winnipeg had a 3-game winning streak. The Winnipeg Jets, I'm going to take them today as a small home dog for a play. The Winnipeg Jets plus 110 today. Last game on the slate, Boston Bruins are at the LA Kings. LA Kings, they had that shootout loss last night to the Sharks. The Sharks was one of the sides we gave out on our show. Finished up 2-2 on official plays. Leans weren't that bad either. Kings laying $1.90 plus 160 on the comeback for the Bruins. Now the Kings again on that back-to-back. Ticket count totally split 50-50. However, the money is not showing that. 84% of money is on the Bruins from Beantown. 16% of the money is back in the Kings. Now that over-under is 5.5. 56% ticket count, 89% of the handle going to the over. 44% ticket count, 11% of the handle to the under in this one. Now, the Bruins have been red hot. They're 8-3 straight up their last 11. Despite dropping last night's game, the Kings are 4-2 their last 6. But the Kings have not played good hockey at home. On home ice, they're just 1-7 straight up their last 8. These two teams, when they've met up in LA, the over is cashed in 5 straight games, and Boston's played to the over 5 of their last 6 games overall, and 10 of their last 15 overall. The 5 out of their last 6 has been on the road. When I look at this, Kings have been they've been struggling, and now you're on a back-to-back against the Bruins team. Comes in 12-10 straight up, 16-6 on the puck line. Again, Bruins another alt total or alt puck line to put in that. So Bruins plus 2.5, Blackhawks plus 2.5. That under alt total we talked about maybe in Minnesota and Pittsburgh. Kings 10-6-5 straight up, 11-10 on the puck line. They haven't played this year, but they've split the last 10 meetings between them. Now, we talked about LA. Lost the shootout last night to the Sharks 4-3. Bruins, they had a night off, but they've lost 2 in a row. They lost at home to Carolina 3-1. Then had to travel out to the West Coast and lost at Anaheim 4-3. Had a day off. I like Boston to get right here. I'm going to take the Boston Bruins. It's $1.64 plus $1.64 over at FanDuel. So Boston Bruins plus $1.64, Winnipeg Jets plus $1.10. Going to look to those two. Click that like, hit subscribe. Break the Board Sports, where we help you become a better handicapper. God bless and happy handicapping.